So again, we retrace. We are out of danger. We've got the car well and truly off the road and in a safe spot. We've got all distractions that would be in the car out of the car. We've got the handbrake off. We've got it in gear. The car is secure. Down the road, we have got our emergency triangle. The hazard lights are on, just imagine. Wheel chock is under the wheels. Jack is in place and it is on a solid area. Now, what we need to do is to crack the wheel nuts. You may have one of these. And you find the right size and you just best thing to do is to actually kneel so you've got a bit of weight over the top of it, and like that. Same thing is if you got one of these, but that one doesn't actually fit this vehicle, so we say no to that one. Right. So we've got them all cracked. Good video of me straining. Okay, tip. The Havel H6 has got little plastic clip covers that go over the wheel nuts. In your toolbox there is a pair of clippers and you can actually go in there and pull them off. If you haven't got the clippers in there, with a small flathead screwdriver or even a key, you should be able to get it off. We've got our jack in position. We start to bring the vehicle up. We're watching it when it gets off the ground. And here you can see it's just off the ground. I like to have it just off the ground so it can't fall very far. Now, good tip is, once you've got it off the ground and it's like this, it is pretty safe. Never, ever, ever get underneath the vehicle. Things to do while it's up like this, shake it. Right, you can see the car moving there. It's a little bit frightening, but it is not falling down. That's really good. I don't like cars falling on top of me. Good. So now you can undo the wheel. I'm very lucky because I've got one of these. Now, when you go to undo the wheel, remember, left to loosen, right to tighten. So left to loosen, right to tighten. And that's going up. That's going down. Put your wheel nuts in a safe spot. You don't want to be losing them. This one here has got little GTR caps, so we make sure that doesn't go anywhere either because they're an expensive part. Okay, so we've got the tyre off. Okay, now what do we do with it? The spare, what I always recommend, because take it, you're on the side of the road, you're not going to have a jack stand. You're not going to have anything like that. What you need to do is put the spare under the car. So if the car falls off the jack, guess what? It's not going to go very far. It's not going to squish you. And remember, you don't get underneath the car anyway. Never ever get underneath the car. So when we go to put it back on, look, oh, look at this. It's pumped up. It's lovely. What more could we want? We come back over here. Now, you would normally line it up with two hands, right? But I haven't got two hands at the moment because I've got one on a camera. So you line up your wheels. So, let's put that down there for a sec. Sorry for the brief loss of me. You've got the wheels on and you get there and you put one on. You just do it up a little bit, just there. This one here, I'm going to put this back on here and just go around. You just start the thread off and you make sure it's done ever so lightly. Right? Because you don't want to cross the thread. And remember, like I was saying, righten to tighten. Now, you make sure you've got this thread on nicely, and then you can get there, use your rattle gun, use your cross brace, and again find the right size and do it up. Now when you're doing it up, always make sure, like you see that just grab there, that's nice, and we do it this one, so we're actually doing it as a cross hatch. So what happens if it actually pulls up tight and nice on the hub? Right, so you can see that's on there, and we're on a cheat because I like to cheat. So 1, 2, and just tapped up. Right, so you can see, and a good thing to do is to spin it like that, just to make sure that everything is free and nice and it's all spinning nicely. Now, you know that it's all on the hub, right? It's all done up tight, well, finger tight. It's not very tight at all really, and we've got the jack here. So now what we can do, we can actually lower the jack. And once that's done, then we can tighten it up. Now, same thing with tightening it up. You go. See, that's actually fairly loose. And you go again, 5, 5, 5. Across the way. Now, the thing is, if you did it up with a rattle gun, it can't be too tight. There is a special torque setting for every single car. Each car is different, but the way I normally do it up as tight as a little old lady can undo it on the side of the road, as if she got stuck. Now, if you're not too sure about the wash tape, you're going to be going to a tyre shop anyway to fix your spare. So I would be going to your tyre shop to fix your spare, but I would also be asking them to retension your wheel nuts. Cool. So you've put good weight on there now. Now, one thing I didn't tell you was make sure tyres can be heavy, just if you're dealing with four-wheel drive ones. They can also, and you know, you're bending, you're lifting, the weight and all that can be a little bit hard. So what you do is always make sure you use proper lifting techniques. You don't go and hurt yourself, because that's the last thing you want to do. As I was saying before, do not panic. Now, what we need to do now, unfortunately, is put all your tools back in your boot. Don't forget your sign, don't forget your little wheel chock, and you're pretty well done. So go and get that tyre fixed. Cool. Bye.